Hi friends, this is Susie, your Candy Crush guru, here with a tutorial on how to best utilize a Color Bomb striped candy combo. And this is a special dedication to Dog Pound Gaming Channel, which hopefully will be started up sometime this summer by one of my viewers who shared this tip, and it has been invaluable. I've shared it on lots of different videos so far, but I wanted to distill it down into one tutorial video for folks who are specifically asking about this. So the first thing I need to do is have an opportunity to combine a color bomb with a striped candy. Really easy to do on 1476. So if you want to play around with this, I suggest this level. I just opened up the board, and as things fell down, this is what occurred for me. So let's say that I want to open up this UFO, and that's my primary objective on this board. I want to open this UFO. So I'm going to want one of these green candies here to be a vertical stripe to help me. And I have this opportunity, but I don't know if these are going to be vertical or horizontal. And there's an easy way to find out. I start in the upper left-hand corner, and I go across like I'm reading the page of a book. I stop at each available green candy, and I call off horizontal, vertical, horizontal, vertical. I just follow that pattern, starting with horizontal. Now let me explain what I mean by an available candy. It has to be a green candy that is not actually this, because once I combine this, I'm going to be using this up, so this doesn't count in my pattern here. And then also, if there were green sugar drop candies, those would not count. And green lucky candies, so those are the green candies with the check marks. If we happen to be in a level that has the lucky candies, those would not count. Those are the exceptions I know of so far. There may be more, but if this were a green wrapped candy, it would still convert into a stripe. So even though it's a special, it doesn't mean that it's not going to change. For me, I found it's the sugar drops and the lucky candies that don't convert. If it's a mystery candy, it will convert, in my experience. So let's go ahead and count this out and see where things are going to happen. Now the first thing I'll point out is that this will go horizontally. So there's a chance it might open this, and that might be all I need for this mission that I'm trying to accomplish, to open this up. The problem with these horizontal candies is that sometimes they drop down before they explode, especially if the thing I were combining were right under here. Then this would probably drop down before it would go horizontally. We've got a pretty good chance that it's actually going to open this up, but it's not a sure thing. That's why I'm talking about the verticals as being sure things. So let's go ahead and continue counting. So horizontal, I find the next one. Vertical, I keep tracing to make sure I'm not going to miss anything. Horizontal, vertical, that doesn't work. Horizontal, vertical, horizontal. So my mission is about a 50-50 chance of being successful. These aren't going to do it, but this one might. So then what I might do is, in this instance, of course, I would just take it. There's no reason I need this open specifically, but let's say that I'm down to 2 moves left and I really want to ensure success. I might change how things go. I might make a different move that takes away or adds some green, and therefore completely changes the opportunities on the board. But I won't know until I count it out if it's a good or a bad change. So let's just do something that hopefully will preserve this for me. Hard to do on this board, things could explode. Okay, now I only have 1 green aimed here, so it becomes less likely, but let's count it out. Horizontal, vertical, horizontal, vertical, horizontal, vertical, horizontal, vertical. So even though I've got fewer green aimed here, I've got the one I want, and I always double check because sometimes I'll miss a green. So I scan it carefully. Horizontal, vertical, horizontal, vertical, horizontal, vertical, horizontal, vertical. So now if I do this, I'm guaranteed to open up that UFO that I was hoping to get open. So that's my information on how to determine which way the stripes are going to go on the board. And again, that is as a direct result of listening to the Dog Pound Gaming channel proprietor, who let me know that's how to do it. Some people ask, how do you know all these things? Well, I listen. I pay attention to what other people tell me. I don't always explore and discover these things on my own. So thanks to everyone who watches and participates and asks. Sometimes it's just asking a question. Somebody will ask a question and that'll cause me to investigate. So I love all of the feedback. If you do have any comments or questions or suggestions or ideas, please put those below. I do try to respond as quickly as I can. If this was helpful, I'd ask that you consider liking and subscribing. And as always, thanks for watching.